morning everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kristi Martin, and this year I did my student teaching in West Palm Beach, Florida, and now I have been subbing. So today I am subbing again, and I just wanted to take you through a day in my life. This is a very realistic and very busy day. I'll kind of explain the situation to you later, but I did just get to my school. Clearly I did not film anything that happened in the morning because it was so hard to get out of bed this morning. It's Monday and I just knew I had a long day ahead of me, and you know that's just sometimes hard to get out of bed. Like my alarm went off and I just laid in bed for like another 45 minutes. That's a long time. So I didn't film any of that, but here we are. I'm at my school. It's like 7:10 now, so I'm gonna go in around 7:20. I'm subbing for the teacher I did student teach with, so she's in a first grade classroom, and these are all the kids that I know. So it's honestly a pretty easy day because I know the rules, I know the procedures, I know their routine like down pat because I was there for a whole semester. The situation I'm in is that I'm subbing from 7:30 to like 2:30, so that's my sub day, and then I have to work my retail job from 4 to 9:30 tonight. So basically the situation is I overcommitted, but I figured I'd bring you along with me because I'm sure some student teachers and some substitutes can relate to working like 2 jobs. So here it is. This is how it's gonna be. I will bring you along with me throughout our day, our fun day. I'm so excited to see the kids, and my teacher said she didn't tell them I was coming, so it's kind of like a surprise, which I love. I made it to the classroom. I'm in. I have the smart board all set up and everything ready for the kids when they come in. I think I might turn on a little bit of music because I usually like that when I'm here subbing because it's a little different, it's a little fun. I usually just play like Disney classical music, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on. It's like on YouTube. It's like 3 hours of it, so it plays through the morning and through them eating their breakfast because that's what they come in and do right off the bat. So it's gonna be a good day. We're gonna do something different for writing. We're gonna write about our weekend. Remember to include correct punctuation, capitalization, and spaces between your words, right? That's something we always check for so that our reader can read our writing easier, right? And then it also says, remember to use describing words to make your writing interesting. So, if I said, I rode my bike, that's okay. It's just not as exciting as saying, I rode my bike down the winding, curving street, and the sun was really bright. It was a really hot day. I described a lot more about that situation so that my reader could think and picture what was happening while I was riding my bike, right? So that's what she kind of wants you to do with our writing about our weekend today. So at home, you can just take out a piece of paper and you're going to write about what you did this weekend. In class, I'm going to give you paper and then you can get started.
Miss Martin?
Yes.
You look like you're young.
I'm young? Yeah, I'm 22, so I'm pretty young. Compared to like an adult like me, I'm pretty young.
You look like you just came from high school.
Yeah.
You look like you're...
Did kind of, if you think about it, I was in high school 4 years ago. So I kind of did just come from high school because I just graduated college.
When
So
you were 18, you came in high school?
I would have graduated high school, yeah.
When you're 18, that's...
And so now, 4 years later, I'm 22 and I just graduated college. So that's why I look young. You're right.
Wow.
Yeah.
You look like you're 18. Younger than my mom.
Yes, I'm younger than your mom. Yeah. Our morning went really well. It was really nice to see them, catch up with them, have our morning meeting, have them tell me about their highs and lows from the weekend. So that was really nice. I did want to say something that I forgot to tell you guys. When subbing, it's a really good idea to bring your own band-aids because sometimes it's hard to find the ones the teacher has, and kids always need band-aids, especially if you're going to do like kindergarten through 2nd. So I bring my own. I'll show you in this little tin that I got, and it just makes it super easy and convenient, and it's less hassle. Yeah, you have to buy the band-aids, but they sometimes are in like the dollar section at Target, which is where I get their little gifts too. If I bring like any prize or any goodies for them being good for the end of the day. Okay, so wellies, these welly band-aids, they're so cute. They came with this like little tin, so I keep all the band-aids in here, and so that was more expensive, but then I stocked it up with these dollar section band-aids that are like crayons. I just dropped the kids at lunch, so now I have my half-hour lunch break, and I wanted to tell you that something I like to do is bring a big scrunchie, and I put my hair up because it gets so like ugh, like after you have it for a while down. I don't know why teaching and like being outside for recess and stuff, it just gets gross. So this is something that I like to do, is bring this. I wanted to come on here and also show you what I got the kids for their little end of the day treat. Today is cookie day. Apparently they're going through the alphabet and they're doing something fun each day. I guess on A they did airplanes. I'm not sure what they did for B, but for C it's cookies. So we're gonna listen to a story about cookies this afternoon, and then they're gonna eat cookies. The teacher got them the cookies because that was her thing, but I got them ring pops for after school. They can just take it home and eat it at home, but they really liked these the last time that I got them for them, and they're not too expensive. I also found these at the Target dollar spot, so these were each $1 for 3, and they're these scented like kind of like Play-Doh things that I think they're gonna like, so I got them each one of these that they can pick the color to take home. We also had a little bit of extra time after reading. They're learning about presidents, but the activity and the reading took very short amount of time. So I did end up bringing one of my read aloud books that I had at home to read with them. So this has been huge when subbing, is bringing extra books just in case, just so you know the books that you could read because you looked at them at home, but then also having it just in case you need an extra time filler. That's been super helpful. So I'll show you the one that I read today because it was really cute. I read this book. It's called Smug Seagull, and it's about a seagull that goes to the beach and steals food from people. It's so cute. But then he meets this crab, and this crab is good at stealing food, and he's better at the seagull, and the seagull gets upset because he thinks he's the best at stealing food, and then he loses his touch. But then at the end, the crab just gets food from a little girl for being cute, so then they go around as friends and ask people for food and stuff, and it's so cute. So highly recommend this book, and the kids really loved it, and I thought it was a fun little read aloud because it's almost summer. Now I am going to eat a little bit of lunch, and I'm a little bit tired already, but we got this, don't worry. I'm getting coffee after school. Something that I feel like people don't nearly talk about enough is the fact that teachers cannot use the restroom whenever they need to, because who's gonna watch your kids? Like, you can only use restrooms on your 2 breaks or whatever. So I was subbing for a class the other day and all the breaks were combined into one, so I only had that one chunk of time to use the restroom, and then I had to hold it for the rest of the day. Thankfully here I have like 2 different times, so it kind of spreads it out, but I'm like, oh my goodness, that like a normal other job, you could just go whenever because nobody's like relying on you to be watching them at all times. The day is now finished. It's 2:15. I'm technically supposed to stay till 2:30, but what am I gonna do? Just sit there? Like, I cleaned up the room, I cleaned the desk, I wrote the teacher a note saying how the kids did, which they were great, and all that. So I was done, and it's 2:15, and so now that means I can go get Starbucks on my way home to change for work, and then we will head there. But you'll see why I was like, oh, 15 minutes is a huge deal, because to get a little bit of food or a little bit of coffee would be fabulous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order it on the app, and then I'm just going to go in and pick it up. So I like Americanos with soy milk, but I am going to probably get vanilla sweet cream nitro cold brew because I've been really liking that too. And I think I'm going to get like a sandwich because all I ate for lunch was a banana, because again I didn't plan ahead like always. So I'm going to get, oh, I don't want breakfast. I want to get a sandwich because I don't get off my shift till 9:30, so it's like around dinner time, so this usually tides me over and then I eat again when I get home. So I like the tomato mozzarella panini, but I've also liked the turkey pesto panini before. What do I want? I'll probably just get the tomato mozzarella one. Okay, so I ordered my coffee, so now we're gonna go pick that up from Starbucks. Okay, I got my Starbucks, so I got the tomato mozzarella panini. It looks like this. So, ooh, look at all that cheese. Okay, I always love this when I get it. I'm gonna eat this on the way home. I got a grande nitro cold brew with sweet cream. This has been so good, and I'm not trying to cheat on my Americano with soy milk because I still get it. It's just so hot here in Florida right now, so I got this. And it's like cold and it's not overly sweet, but it has a very nice flavor. All right, let's go home and change. This is my outfit for today. It's this dress. It's from Old Navy. I have quite a few dresses from Old Navy just because they're comfy and they're usually a really good length. And then these shoes, which they're from Steve Madden, they're like slip-on tennis shoes, and it's been really nice to wear tennis shoes, especially if I'm working like a 2-shift day because my legs get really tired. Another thing you should always do, if you're subbing, if you're student teaching, or whatever, is if you're wearing a dress or a skirt, wear sliders underneath, because you never know what's gonna happen. So I always wear sliders under anything, under my skirts, anything, because it's just better to be safe than to be sorry. I'm about to go change, get freshened up, maybe wash my face. If I got time, we'll do it. Alright, so now I gotta change my bags out because I don't want to use this one. I'll bring that just in case. Alright, this old mask is gonna go in the laundry, and I'm gonna get a new one for my shift just because it's so long. Lifesavers. Anyone who has an oily face, this is a lifesaver. Alright, lip balm. One of my favorite lip balms, Mario Badescu. Okay, and then wallet, because I need my license, and water, which I need to fill up. Let me get a clean mask. Alright, clean mask. And we are good to go. Okay, this is what it ends up looking like. I have a sweater, even though it's Florida, I know the store gets cold, and a jean skirt, and then these Steve Madden shoes. I really need to tuck the sweater in, so I'll do that before my shift because it looks weird out. You know, like, oh, I got a lot going on here. Like that, tuck it in a little, looks a lot better. And then I got my water. Yes, I do drink water, even though I love coffee. And I'm gonna finish the coffee on the drive. So now we're off to second work. I just got to the parking garage where I park for work, but I kind of wanted to show you a little bit of what the downtown area of West Palm Beach looks like. It's pretty nice, little sketchy sometimes, not gonna lie. Today was a good day seeing the kids. It was really nice though because one of the virtual students unmuted themselves and was like, I really don't want school to end today. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm glad you're enjoying your day at school. He's like, yeah, I'm enjoying today. Like, he specifically said, like, today was a good day at school. And it was just really sweet because he's been home all year. And so that made me feel really good that even the virtual student was happy to see me. You know what I mean? It was just really sweet. What I have noticed, though, is when I do work sub in the morning or whatever, and then come to work, I have very, very little patience with adults that act like children. You would be surprised with some of the things that retail workers have to deal with, but I'm just like, you are literally 50 years old probably. Why are you acting like my 7-year-old that I worked with this morning? So I am going to go inside or go down to work, and I will talk to you guys after. my 10-minute break at work and I'm just using my phone, which I'm very bad at using my phone. But usually I order food during this time. DoorDash has been like a lifesaver lately. It's kind of expensive, but it's been really good. So I ordered from a poke bowl place. So I ordered the tofu one. So it's not raw fish, but it's tofu. So I'm gonna eat that when I get home. It's about 7, almost 7:30 now, so I only have like 2 more hours of my shift, and then I'll be home resting, and it will be great. I did eat a little snack just now. They had some trail mix in the bag, so I ate that because I was kind of hungry and losing steam. I did it the entire day. 12-hour day. We are done. We are ready to go home. We are ready to eat. I walked through the creepy parking garage back to my car. I always check my back seat. If you don't, you should do that, just to make sure no one there. I locked the car. We're good. I'm going to head on home. Work was good. End of the night, I was doing stuff with like the drawers for the cash register, and I dropped the entire drawer on the floor. I thought I was going to cry. That's where I was. It was like 20 minutes before we got out, and I did that, and I thought I was gonna cry. But luckily, I work with some really, really nice people. I just ate dinner at like 10 o'clock because that's like when I got home, and now I am going to get ready for bed. I'm not doing much tonight, honestly. I'm probably just watching a little bit of a movie. I don't know if you guys know this, but I love falling asleep to movies. I know it's probably bad for my brain or something because I feel like you don't rest as well or something. I've heard when you watch TV when you fall asleep, but I love doing it. Alright guys, it is probably time to leave you here considering I am going to bed right now. I am wiped out. It was a very eventful day, but a very good day. I probably won't overcommit like this again because it was just a lot. But thank you so much for following along with me today and hanging in there. I'm so glad I got to bring you along. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can see all my new videos. I really hope this brightened your day.